Hello, hello, one and all. Welcome to the 1 hour Yukong rant, baby. There you have it. It's finally here after multiple weeks, probably, of waiting. Before I dive straight into it, first I have to change the music because I cannot rant about Yukong to Jesse's Girl 2 featuring Rick Springfield by Coheed and Cambria. So let me turn on my handy dandy Yukong playlist. Where the fuck did I put it? There it is. I don't want to listen to Pompeii by Deftones. Okay. Yukong playlist activated. So, also, fun fact, my Yukong playlist is 1 hour and 1 minute long, so it should last the entirety of this. So, let's dive in. Let's start with, what do we start with? We can start with her character stories, because I have it pulled up, okay? Okay, so she was... What do you mean she... Well, she doesn't pilot now or anymore, so I guess that does mean she was a seasoned pilot and a dead shot. I still can't... To be fair, I haven't really used Yukong in a team since forever. Whoopsies. Anyway, character stories. Miss Yukong. She is the head of the Skyfaring Commission, and she has several outstanding combat achievements, but she no longer flies because the fucking, I think, Third Abundance War kind of inflicted her with a ton of mental trauma and all that shit. We'll get into it in a little bit, okay? So after that battle, she shoved her nose in paper and just took up a desk job at the Skyfaring Commission. And pretty much, it isn't really clarified if she climbed up the corporate ladder or she already had a spot as the, what do you call it? The Helmmaster. So, we don't know that much because Genshin Impact, says kill yourself to world building. Even though it's kind of decent compared to some other things I've read or played or seen or any of that. But some of my friends' lores are so intricate that it surpasses Honkai Star Rail's world building. Anyway, back on topic. Desk job, yes. So, that was just the character detail section. Now we're on to character story part 1, which is unlocked at character level 20. Now this character story is basically, just talking about, her, hold on, let me skim over it, for a couple seconds. Okay. So basically this character story is just like kind of going over, her... Damn, I don't know how to put it into words this quick. But basically, one part is a quote about, fucking the Skyfaring Commission and what kind of people can only work for them. The first paragraph is about, talking about Foxians and how they have a shorter lifespan compared to Xianzhou natives, and being more passionate about chasing fun and enjoying the fucking life. Second paragraph is about Yukong saying she's basically already fucking dead, and she's like 246 years old, and her singular achievement about running 6 consecutive red lights. Not gonna get over that, by the way. I still can't get over that. That's like one of the only ones they ever bring up in game. Besides maybe a different one in her companion quest that I forgot. But those are pretty much the only two that we ever hear about. This one especially, for some odd fucking reason. Third paragraph is how she landed a job at in the fucking Chinese military, basically. And then the last sentence is, I should just read it word for word. Back then, he used to call me the delinquent girl. Later on, they all called me Ace. That character story is setting up a wondrous thing for what's to come. Because, not a lot of people actually read the character stories. Which is strange, because there's a lot of juicy J in these character stories, alright? They're just too scrumptious. And some people are just like, they just click onto it, look at all this text, and say, I ain't reading all that, and then click away. Most Star Rail players are more inclined to read the voice lines than the character stories. Because it's voiced. And hold on, let me pull back a little bit. They share this trait with Genshin players, kind of, because a lot of Genshin players do not give a fuck about the lore unless they hear the voice lines and they can read the shit. They usually, skip through World Quest if they don't have, voice lines. Because they don't give a fuck. And it's clearly not important to the main story. Which is a fucking lie. So, let's move on to character story part 2, which unlocks at character level 40. This one is very memorable to me. Let me just read you the first quote, and then you'll immediately get the vibe. Old decrepits are useless, like torn strips of cloth. Fuck. I messed it up already. Old decrepits are useless, like torn strips of clothes hanging on a wooden stick. Which is crazy to say. Like, damn! That's just cold. That's icy. That's rolly on my wrist ice. Anyway. Second sentence is about Yukong hearing a poem and not really liking it because it was a little bit different from Xianzhou poems. She has witnessed how outward worlds age and how they physically deteriorate, especially the brains. And she can understand their envy towards long-life species. And she used to think the same way, thinking that they will never grow old, and that they'll maintain the appearance of lovely essence of youth and all that shit. So every time she heads out for a battle, she always promised her comrades. This is kind of almost word for word, by the way, but I'm just throwing some shit into it. You just worry about holding on to your weapon. I'll bring you back to Xianzhou. But she broke her fucking promise. After the Denizens Abundance War 3, she only returned to the Skyfaring Commission. Checking her own damaged body. Fuck, man. And I'm pretty sure this ensues that all of her comrades died. Everyone that she fought with that day, only she returned. Out of her entire squad. Which is absolutely horrific to think about. She lost... Okay. I'm not going to go into that in the character stories. I'm going to go into that after I finish the character stories. Because then is where I won't have to be reading off of something. Because right now, I'm reading this. I have HonkaiStarRailFandom.com open to wiki/Yukong/lore. And after this, I'm just going to be rapid firing lore that I remember and know from the companion quest. So, let's continue, because this is still character story part 2. She can never return. Oh, God. So, yeah, I already said this. Basically, she tunnel visioned on official documents and said fuck off to the sky. She grew old. That line at the end hits so fucking hard. Nobody knows in this entire life how much physical pain this inflicted on me. That singular sentence just made me fucking fall apart at the fucking seams! The seams, I tell you! I need to chill. She makes me rabid. She makes me so... You know? I feel like I'm morphing into a fucking werewolf with how my fingers are curling right now. Anyway. I'm still not normal. I need to take my normal pills. Anyway. Character story part 3. Unlocked at character level 60. Hold on, before I get into that. I've already been yapping for 10 minutes! This is awful. Okay. Character story part 3, unlocked at level Unlocked at character level 60. The plot in this story is just the opposite of Cianzhou natives like yourself. Ooh, wait. I don't remember this part. Oh, never mind. I do remember this. Basically, this story comes from beyond Cianzhou. The story tells of a young man who made a deal with a deity. For the time being, I'm just gonna read off word for word and give my commentary, because that's a lot easier on my brain. He wished to be immortal, to be deathless. The deity granted his wish. He would never die, but his body would continuously weaken and wither eternally. He would carry the burden and sufferance of old age, of perpetuity. This was all because he dared to dream about an unchanging flesh. Dear God! She's basically saying that this guy wanted to not be able to fucking die. But his body would fucking deteriorate and just Ouroboros, this shit. Gabagool, as Snow would say. Oh my God, dude, I'm gonna go insane. I'm imagining the absolute agony I would be in if I were immortal, but I would continue to wither and die and deteriorate and all of the synonyms for years. I have a lot to say about that, but I don't know how to put it into words. So we're just gonna move on to the next paragraph. Oh wait, that's not even the end of the story? Ahem. At the end of the story, the old man who told me the story expressed the sentiments above. Perhaps to outworlders, the Cianzhou ships are dreamboats of bliss that traverse the ocean of stars, where people will spend their everlasting lifespan in enjoyment of sublime happiness, never knowing the pains of separation, aging, and death. In my opinion, that was not the case. I mean, the Cianzhou itself is like... The Cianzhou is far from happy, because I'm pretty sure the Cianzhou's entire thing is to prevent people from living eternally, and they don't fucking like that because of the beasts, the abominations of the abundance. Those especially, but also the Borisin, who have insane healing abilities for some odd fucking reason. Foxians have that too, but not to their extent, unless they're like Fei Xiao, and somehow they boned and had a half Foxian and half Borisin baby. Oh my God. The Cianzhou, canonically, Okay, I need to chill. I need to chill before I start yapping without saying anything. Okay. I think I can move on to the next paragraph. No, I can't. Because people who think the Cianjo ships are, like, happy and wonderful and they don't know pain, aging, and death. Wrong! They could not be more wrong. Let's use, who can I use as an example? To be honest, the CN show, all of the fleets, all of the ships, they all are in absolute agony, to be honest. Like, they have long lives, but they're usually pretty tragic. Like, Jing Liu, for example, the entire High Cloud Quintet, there was another thing that I was thinking about, but I don't exactly remember anymore because I just yapped and then I ended up forgetting. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I've been on this point for way too long. Okay. Sanzhou natives are precisely experiencing an eternal deterioration. Sure, I am as energetic as I was when I was 50 years old. I can drive a star skiff through a valley no wider than 2 yards. I can dance continuously for hours, and I can sing. You may find this difficult to believe, but I can sing better than many of the performing artists in the Exalted Sanctum. Unfortunately, I will not do any of those things again. I do not want to do any of them, as they bring me no enjoyment. Not many things do. Not anymore. This is our deterioration. This is the deterioration of all Sanzhou natives. Damn! There is a lot to unpack there. There is a lot to unpack. Okay. So, 50 years old. In Foxian years, I don't know how old I would be, to be honest. Because Foxian ages are, like, fucking weird. And thank you, Hoyoverse, for messing up the goddamn timeline with, what's-her-face? Qingni. We'll get to Qingni later. We can leave her ass out of this conversation. I will not be losing my sanity over Qingni yet. I am not going to talk about Qingni. I'm not going to talk about Qingni right now. I don't want to lose my goddamn mind. Because Qingni makes me insane. We're just going to skip over Qingni. Okay. So, physical deterioration is, it's like not that common in Xianzhou natives. But mental deterioration is obviously a thing. And also, this sentence, the second one that I read, that starts with unfortunately, that's just the clearest sign of depression I've ever seen in my entire life. This is literally the telltale sign of depression. I have nothing else to say there. That's just depressing depression. Like, hello, Madam Yukong. Hello, Madam Yukong, the Helmmaster of the Skyfaring Commission. You are severely depressed, and I hope you find a therapist. Because therapy is very nice and has so many benefits, especially for someone with depression, like you do, and also PTSD, also like you do. Probably, most likely, like an 80% chance. Because a sign of PTSD is avoiding the thing that causes you stress and stuff. And Yukong avoids the sky even though she wants to be there, basically. And we'll get to that. She avoids the sky, but she wants to be there. That's probably because she's avoiding the star skiffs. Because star skiffs take you into the sky. Whoa, who would have known? But she just doesn't want to fly anymore. But she does long for the sky. PTSD sign. Sorry, I'm yapping. I can move on to the next one. Is this the yeah, this is the This is... Dude. Dude. Man, I'm gonna have so much to say about this. This is my, like, favorite one. This is my favorite character story I think I've read in Honkai Star Rail. So far. I need a water break. Damn, that shit good. Okay. I'm gonna need some more water after this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fill up on water. Okay, anyway. Stop going off topic. Character story part... I can't read Roman numerals. 4. Unlocked at character level 80. Hold on. I have to burp. Kites are mementos of fallen pilots. Take good care of them. Let them take off once more in place of those pilots who cannot return to the sky. So obviously, kites are, they symbolize pilots. Like, fallen pilots. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. That, not much to say. When I crawled out of the burning wreckage of the starship, I saw the sky of that bloodless and emotionless planet, untainted by an atmosphere. It was the most beautiful sky I'd ever seen, but all I could feel was unbearable sadness. I could only creep on the earth like a blasted ant, staring at it with bated breath. In my dream, that was the day I died. I think about it a lot. I think about the past. I've seen dead suns. I've seen sentient planets. I've seen the Rainbow Arbiter's Lux arrow. I have seen too much. I have seen too many stars. I have seen the demise of too many lives. I have seen the births of too many beings. I haven't seen too much. I'm getting old. I think I'm getting old. I will die. My wings are broken. I can't go back. I think I'm old. I can't go back. I think I'll die. My wings are broken. I can't fly. I'm like an ant. I don't think I can fly. I think my wings are broken. I want to go back. I want to go back to the sky. I want to go back. I want to go back to the sky. I want to go back. I awoke from the dream. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. I need to go back. The sky belongs to me. I crave to return to the skies. I will complete the final flight of my life. Oh my god, dude. This makes me feel a lot of emotions. This makes me feel things that I don't know I want to feel. Okay, let's break it down a little. So, this kind of insinuates the stuff in her character story. Character quest, whatever the fuck you call it, companion quest. Despite the beautiful sky, all she felt was unbearable pain, sadness, awfulness. And it was so bad, like, this had so much impact on her that she died on that day. Herself, her old self, all of her oldness, except the age, died right there on that day. And past that is basically what I read as, like, having a little bit of a fucking crisis, or like a spiral even, because this reads like a spiral to me. Like, I don't know how else to explain it but a spiral. Like, I don't know what kind, I don't know what it was fueled by. Maybe depression, anxiety, loss, any of it. It just feels like a spiral. And honestly, it hurt. It hurt to read. Every time I read it, it just sends a bullet hole right through my chest, but avoiding my heart or any important organ somehow, because it just wounds me more and more until I am left with nothing but holes in my fucking chest. Calm. Relaxation. I need a break. I'm gonna take a quick little break before I say anything more so I don't go fucking insane and start clawing at my chest so I don't rip off my shirt. Also, I need more water. Okay, see you guys in a second. Alright, I took like a 5-minute-ish break and sipped a lot of water. So I think I am ready to continue talking about Yukong. Forever, for my entire life. This is gonna be my life now. Sitting here at this microphone ranting about Yukong forever. Anyway. Hold on, let me see if I have anything more to say about the character story, and I'll just move on to the, what do you call it, companion quest. Now, something I haven't exactly figured out yet is what I awoke from the dream meant. Because, oh, wait, no, I get it, I'm just dumb. So, the dream, probably, like, symbolizing, what happened that night. Oh, wait, this could also be PTSD coded. Because flashbacks, dreams, because another symptom of PTSD is having nightmares and reoccurring shit of the traumatic incident that happened to you. Like, that is common. That is a common thing that happens when you have PTSD. How do I know this? Like, this, it still makes me really sad. Because it's obvious that she's devastated. And she's finding it hard to move on. And she can't really move on. Because traumatic. You can't exactly move on from trauma within the blink of an eye. It takes months, years to move on from anything. And this even includes breakups, depending on how awful they are. But the thing that concerns me the most is the final line, because what the fuck does that mean? Like, I'm terrified what Hoyoverse may or may not have in plan for Yukong. Because that kind of reads as a death flag for me. Like, I know it's been like a year since Yukong released, but what if in like 3.5 they just bring Yukong back, make her a 5-star, then she flies into an evil thing like Bai Hung and sacrifices herself for the good of the CN show, and then becomes a hero. Like, the thought of that does not make me well. It in fact makes me ill and gross. So I'm gonna just pretend this line was never said, because I don't like the implications of anything there. Like, none of it, I don't like it. There's nothing good that can come from this line. Not with the shit that came before it. No. I cannot see it in a positive light. Okay. Now, let's talk about Yukong's companion quest. I'm actually gonna bring up the dialogue for it, so I can... for reasons. You know? Companion... Okay. Dialogue. Okay. So her companion quest starts out with a message from Shikue, and Shikue is like, hey, need your help, bestie, because a woman is, well, a really important woman is in danger in Stargazer Novalia, and you need to go save her, because she's in danger. And she crashes Starship because she's a fucking dumbass. So we do that. Stell does that, and Welt is here for some odd reason. I literally have no idea why Welt is here, besides the fact that he's a dad and Yukong is a mom. We'll get into that. We're getting into that, I promise. So, the woman that crashed in a star skiff and was in danger is Xingni, baby. That's right. Xingni is back and she's ready to tear down Hoyover's timelines, baby. Woo! She's voiced by Steph's VA. Steph from Life is Strange. And that makes me ill. Okay. Mr. Yang, yada yada yada. Okay. Dear God, why the... Yeah, Xingni, and then Yukong arrives. Yukong, comes in, for backup because, they had to beat up some dogs. Abomination dogs, those things. And Yukong came in person with backup because, fun fact, Yukong is Xingni's mother. I need some rest, man. Okay. And Yukong comes off as, like, a slightly strict mother. Like, more like overprotective, actually. She comes off as very overprotective and defensive. Especially when it regards flying. And that's for reasons I'm sure we both know, but I'll touch on it a bit later when it's time. Wait, how long? Oh my god, this... Okay. I commend the people that just transcribed all of this because I don't think I could. I don't think I could do this. This must have taken like hours. Okay. Back on topic. My bad. Where am I? Okay, there it is. She was a frontliner. That makes sense. And also, obvious. Yeah, I was right. She did pilot a star skiff without permission. To the palace! Okay. Oh, and then the next part. We come in at a wrong time because Yukong and Xingni are kind of arguing like hamana. Because Xingni just wants to do what she wants to do. She wants to be able to fly because she admires her mother. And Yukong isn't having it at all. She's like, girl, what the fuck? You are not allowed to pilot a fucking starship because that is not cool and I forbid you from doing that. That's exactly how Yukong sounds. And I'm pretty sure she promised her to not fly starships. Like, she has promised, actively, like, deliberately, ultimately promised. No, mother, I will not fly a starship. But then she flies a fucking starship anyway. And Yukong is like heartbroken over that because you broke your promise to me, Xingni. You broke your promise. And Xingni is not happy with the desk job. She has that energy. She just don't want to stay on the fucking ground. She wants to go. She has that energy. We searched for my spark because I found it. That kind of thing. And Xingni also took the fighter pilot test. And they were like, damn, you was a genius. Damn, you was a genius. Holy shit. And all of the above. Yeah, Yukong is like very, very, very fucking, what's the word? very blunt about how she feels about all this, and she uses very blunt language, like, on this topic specifically. Otherwise, she's like, hey girl, hey girly pop. She's not like that. She is not like that. She does not say, hey girly pop, with, like, that's more face show. Yukong is more like, hello, how are you doing today on this fine, lovely day? She's more like that with a smile and wave. Like fucking Princess Twilight. Smile and wave, smile and wave. Damn, maybe she is like Princess. Don't think about that. Do not think about Princess Twilight when you're talking about Yukong. Because going back on the bold word choice, she says, as for genius, don't mention that word to me again. And she doesn't deliver the line like that. She delivers it way more harsh than I said that. And she's like, why do you insist on becoming a pilot? I don't understand. And partially, okay, I'm gonna touch on her backstory now because I don't want to fucking go through the dialogue. I have seen this quest far too many times. Well, twice. But I retained information of this quest so much that I'm just gonna start spitballing. So, one of the reasons why she doesn't understand why Chingni wants to become a pilot is because the skies basically took everything from her. And she doesn't want to lose Chingni either. Because taking flight into the sky to her is basically forfeiting your life to the cosmos. Basically. And Yukong is a character that definitely struggles with loss. Loss is a huge thing for Yukong's character. And she does not like losing people, obviously. She grieves very hard. Because fuck it, we're gonna talk about Sai now. Sai, my beloved! Basically, Yukong was Sai's partner. She was the gunner, and Yukong was the pilot. They were inseparable. Besties. A lot of people think they're, fruity, octanudi. And I think so too. However, what I do not think is that it was mutual or reciprocated. Because Sai gave me energy of someone who is very emotionally constipated compared to Yukong. Because Yukong was a bit hot-headed during that time, and she was a little bit emotional. Had more emotions than Sai did, because Sai was like straight-faced most of the time. Because war sometimes drains the emotions out of you. War takes away the person you were. War changes people. And they were in war. That's right, they partook in an act of war, baby. Ooh, I love war. I'm never gonna say it like that ever again, I'm sorry. So, war. This means war, as Kokomi would say. She would not say that. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Emotional constipation, and Yukong not being emotionally constipated, mostly. Their feelings would not be reciprocated. Not really. Because, wait. Yukong specifically says that, she was a little bit, she didn't really like Sai's husband, because yes, she had a husband. I think she would like side-eye him a lot and didn't really get along with him and didn't like him, and she didn't like the way he looked at her and all of that. There was a lot to unpack there, but to me it's kind of clear. If you read in between the lines, Yukong definitely had some sort of thing for Sai. And obviously you would grieve for a friend, but I don't think one would grieve that hard, that intensely, for someone that wasn't just a friend. That was just a friend, my bad. Like, she cried and shit at Guang Yuan's funeral, which is Sai's husband. But she was like fucking, she felt so awful at Sai's death. Wanna know why? Probably because she basically died in her arms. I am not fucking kidding when I say that. She dies directly in her arms. She basically had her head in one hand and her, like, back in another. She's like, Sai, wake up! Sai, please! And the voice acting was that fucking tasty, like, delicious, like, crunch, 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 crunch. I could eat it up. Dawn and Bennett, I fucking love you! Sorry. I have asthma. I shouldn't be talking that hard. Anyway, let's move on. So, after that incident, because they crashed, something war, something. Yukong was so traumatized. Hana. Sai died in her arms. But you gotta hear this. But you would not believe this. Qingni is actually Sai's biological daughter, and Sai basically entrusted Yukong to Qingni. She's basically like, you can have all the funds to raise her. I trust you with my entire heart to raise her. And Yukong's like, no, you're gonna have to tell this shit to herself. No. Which is fucking crazy. Like, I'm pretty much, like, putting it in a nutshell, but when you see the scene, you will most likely cry your eyes out. Because I know I did. I'm just butchering it, like, fucking pummeling it to the ground. But the scene itself is, like, peak. It's gorgeous. It's heartbreaking. It's stunning. The voice acting is so good. This is why Yukong's story quest is, like, my favorite out of everything. Which is kind of funny because I really haven't played any other story quests besides, like, Natasha's, and I think Clara's. Anyway, let's just pretend I didn't say that. Oh yeah, and in the story quest, sorry, I had to scratch my ear. In the story quest, you go through Yukong and Sai's diaries. Damn, I can barely hear shit. You go through Yukong and Sai's diaries separately. And that is mostly where we find the Yukong queer coding. Because in her own dictionary, she said that shit about Guang Yuan. And we learn more about Sai's, like, mental state, I guess you could say, in her own diary, which is why I said she's, like, too emotionally constipated for love. Love. Which is, well, too emotionally constipated to reciprocate Yukong's love. Because I'm sure after the loss of her husband, Sai is just numb. Pretty much. Like, that's what I kind of interpreted. She's like, damn, I hate this war shit. Too many people died, bruh. Speaking of the people that died in that war, over, like, 500,000 people died. I don't know how to say that number. I know how to read it, but I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna say it like that. That many people were deployed, and only like 10% of that number came back alive, which is horrific. Like, damn, these soldiers are expendable as shit. And after that war, after Yukong was saved, because Sai obviously fucking died, you know, Yukong was like, damn, I hate this shit. And she was awarded a fucking medal for surviving. And she's like, this is bullshit. That's literally how she was. This is bullshit. What the fuck? And she was like, damn, if only Sai were here, we could laugh it all off and have both our awards together. Which is really sad, man. I'm eternally sad because this is bullshit. Why does Hoyoverse like that toxic Yuri? Hoyoverse and their fucking... Not toxic, I meant to say doomed Yuri. Damn Hoyoverse and their fucking doomed Yuri. Man. Hate this damn game. I don't know if I'm missing anything else. Oh, right. So Yukong and Chingni ultimately make up by the end of the story quest. And Yukong, like, finally loosens her grip on Chingni's neck and says, okay, you can be a pilot. I shouldn't let my feelings of the past dictate your future. All that stuff. Otherwise, I think she was a pretty good mom, to be honest. Besides that, besides the trauma that she was going through, I think she was a damn solid mom. She's like, well, not really, that could be debatable considering she was a little bit, a little bit absent because of her work. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure she was damn solid, damn pretty good mom, I guess. What else am I gonna say? I think that's all I have to say about, the companion quest for that. I'm not good at saying things off the top of my head, if that's obvious. Okay. Next, we're gonna go to the ghost hunting event, because I haven't even seen that. I'm gonna keep it a $150. I don't know what goes on there. I don't know what she says, I don't know what she does. Event. Wait, she was in most of the Aram Alley's Hustle and Bustle event? Really? A Foxian Tale of the Haunted. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this, bestie. I don't know if I like this. I don't care about the limited time awards, buddy. Okay. Helo bus, I don't really give a fuck. Name list, honor missions, achievements. Etymology. Okay, don't give a fuck. I mean, obviously she was in the Luminary War Dance because, wait, the War Dance event? I'm gonna have to play it. I'm gonna have to play this shit. Obviously, she was in the recent quests. I'm gonna take a gander at, these quests. Let me just, control F this shit, Yukong. 44 matches! Approach Yukong. Madam Yukong, you're here too? Okay, this just looks like a lot of political shit. Yukong politics. Ba 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 ba. Damn, she talks about Shikoi a lot. Something, one night stand. Who said that? Who said that? Friends with benefits. Who said that? Who said that? Anyway. Okay. Fancy seeing you in this chat. Yukong! Womanizer, womanizer. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I need to chill. Oh my god. I need to chill. Oh. That's actually useful. Why the... Oh wait, it's probably because... Wank. Talk to Yukong. Optional. She will not be biased towards either side. You sure about that? Well, obviously fucking not. Oh wait, this is where the debate started? Damn. If only I got to debate with Madam Yukong. Damn. Damn. Is that all Yukong mentions? Yukong-chan! Sick. I love sick. I know I'm not talking much right now, but that's because I'm reading Yukong stuff. Be easy on me, please. Back in business 4. Okay, I clearly don't give a fuck about this. Why did they look like that? Why did they look like that? I don't know why Sushang sitting next to Stell, sitting next to a random fucking woman looks so funny to me. Stell is like the middle finger, while Sushang is the index finger. And the other one is the ring finger. And Yukong's just standing there looking at them like, damn, what the fuck made you guys look like the fucking crayon trio? Crayon. Okay. That's clearly not what I'm looking for. Ooh! Sorry for shouting, but I think I found it. Oh, if I cry, I think I'll kill myself. Because I'm reading all this for the first time. Actually, I'll pause. I'll pause so I can read it myself. I am never opening my mouth ever again. 'Cause guess what I did? I cried. And I was supposed to have my mic open when I did that. But somehow it just didn't pick it up. So I have no proof that I cried. But trust me, I cried. I still have a little bit of my eyes is still wet from crying a little bit. But I cried. So there may be... I think there's a lot to unpack here. So basically what happens, for those who don't know, is there is a thing in Fictional Garden. I think it's a heliobus that kind of becomes a person you know from the past, but like I think it takes form based off of pain, if I had to guess. I don't know. I never played this event. I just read this. This is all I read. But I'm in pain. So basically the ghost hunting squad has to, because the spectral pilot, because there's a spectral pilot. The spectral pilot says, "Yukong, will you come? Yukong, we need to talk. Yukong, will you come?" Don't you dare disturb us. So the spectral pilot basically is supposed to be Sai. And also, apparently, Sai looks so much like Qingni, or Qingni looks so much like Sai, that they just completely mistook Sai's ghost for Qingni. Which is very interesting lore. Very interesting. I don't like that. I don't like it, but in a positive way. It kind of makes me imagine how much agony it was to watch Qingni grow up to look almost exactly like her mother, and Yukong's like 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 that soldier meme, like the boy says, you know, and hold on, I have to scroll up again so I can understand and remember. Basically, Qingni thinks that Yukong got possessed because she was being like a sniveling little baby. Not exactly a sniveling little baby, but she was like really emotional. Hold on, let me see if I can find the exact line, because I read it and my jaw fucking dropped, and it probably made me cry. That was probably one of the factors that made me cry. So let me try and find it real quick. Right here. I'm gonna read all you need to. I'm gonna read all you need to know. Sorry, I have the hiccups. This is said by Shania, by the way. Are you serious? But in the past, she would never reveal such a melancholic expression. Sometimes she becomes so distracted that she stares blankly at me without uttering a word. It's like we suddenly turned into a child who needs me to put her to sleep. I don't know what to do either, so I can only embrace her silently in my arms. That broke me. That line, it hurt. It got into my bone meal. It started gnawing at it. It started gnawing at my bones, and I felt it in my goddamn bones. I could feel it. I could feel it chipping and scraping its teeth against my bones. I am going insane. This made me go so insane, dude. Okay, moving on. I need a sip of water. Hold on. This is so depressing. Why did I not play this quest? This quest is literally peak. This is peak Honkai Star Rail. I don't give a fuck. Whoever thinks the CN show is boring, kill yourself. Because this is peak. This is peak emotional damage. This is peak Doomed Yuri. Okay? People who love Yuri, just read this, and you're like, damn, this old woman gay as hell. This hurts. Oh, sorry, I'm rereading it. Let me read this to you real quick. Quote unquote, Sai. You haven't been to Foxsom Tomb for a long time, but your sadness grows only greater. I had to come and find you. Yukong. I thought I'd gotten used to not thinking of you. But when I boarded the Starskiff and saw you again, I remembered those bygone days and was reduced to a weak foxing girl once more. A little kid who could do nothing but cry. There is a lot to unpack here, but I don't know where to start, and I don't even know if I can put an iota of it into words. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna go insane. Hello, I'm going insane. Please help me. Oh my god. The way she talks to the specter. Not to fucking mention, she says, your daughter, no, our daughter, Cheney, is doing very well now. Dude, who? If this is what straight person would be like, our daughter? What straight explanation is there for this? There is none. No, there is not one. There is not even two. There is not one. Not a fucking mention. Quote-unquote Sai calls her Little Kong. I don't know how to... What the fuck do you want me to do, Hoyovers? Do you want me to kill myself, Hoyovers? Because I will. I will kill myself right in front of your office. I will do it. Do not underestimate me, Hoyovers. I will kill myself in front of Hoyovers HQ. I'll do it. I'll do it. Is that all I have to say about Yukong? I think I should leave it there before I start spiraling. Yukong. Okay. TLDR, Yukong makes me feel so mentally ill. Yukong makes me want to do backflips off of the Empire fucking State Building. But in a positive way. This is the end of the Yukong rant. The 1 hour Yukong rant. I spent 1 hour talking. This is awful. I hope nobody listens to this, and I hope I die. The end. Bye. Yukong, I love you. Please, please, please. One chance.